So here we are in the garage of Mr. Jason Bargwanna, the Bargsmeister, the Big B, the B-Man, who has come back to New Zealand to compete in the V8 touring cars. Of course, you're in a TLX. Now you're with still TLX. You got the TL still. Now you got Super Tourers with you. It's a good thing, yes?
Well, to start with, no one's ever called me Big B before, so
Yeah,
I'm going to. It's usually Little B, but I'm going to go with it. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
I appreciate that.
I'm here to help.
That's good. Look, I actually prefer to look at it as just New Zealand touring cars. I don't think we should refer to them as TLX or Super Tourers or whatever they are. We're all in this together. We're here to do this as one. And I've got a coffee, by the way. Is that kind of etiquette?
Only if they pay you.
So look, we're all in this together. It's about putting on a show for the fans. It's about hard racing and a championship where everyone wants to be here and it's going to race, to try and win. And I think to have all the cars out there together is what it's all about.
The interesting thing is that although the categories are running a race within a race and they'll have their own point system, there is an overall which does exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, look, obviously you've got Class 1 and Class 2. So in Class 1 we've got our what would formerly be known as a TLX car and a Super Tourer, but we're all in there together now. We're on the same tyre, so and it's brought the cars back to being pretty close. Look, yes, there is technical differences, and we all know that, and we're all going to try and work hard to try and bring that gap closer. There's a little bit of a gap at the moment. They have a 7-litre engine, my engine's a 5-litre engine, Nick's is a 5.6 litre, so there's slight differences there, but ultimately if we can get them onto the same lap time, that's what really matters, and on the same tyre, it's looking like it's pretty close at the moment.
Well, it is. Look at the time difference you've done in qualifying already. You're third. I like the way that you mentioned Class 2, by the way. So Class 1 and Class 2 is what really we should all be referring to it from now. So in Class 1, you qualified in third.
Yeah, look, I mean, it was really good. I mean, obviously we had it in practice and we didn't get much testing before. In fact, we got no real testing before this weekend. I went out in practice 1 and lap 2 we lost power steering. So, look, I still got a couple of laps in, but obviously couldn't find where the limit was with the car. The first run in qualifying, we made a couple of changes straight away when we put the second set of tyres on, and it found a fair bit. I got my rhythm right, and this circuit's all about rhythm. This circuit's about not overdriving it and finding where to maximise that tyre. And we've been very successful here. I've had wins and lap records and poles, and it's been a circuit that I really enjoy. And I love being back here in New Zealand racing. They let me in at the border. They said, you can come back in again. And so we've obviously qualified there. We're on the front row for a little bit, and then it just Timmy Edgell did a great job and just pipped us all right at the end.
Just going back to what you mentioned before, everybody's on the same tyre. So Class 1, all the same tyre. Previously, Super Tourers were Hankook, TLX was Dunlop. What's the deal now? What's everyone running?
Yeah, we're all on the Dunlop tyre, so we've got great support now from Dunlop in the whole series. And the tyre that we run is similar in size, dimension, to the Hankook that the Super Tourer guys ran. It's actually very similar to the supercar tyre in terms of its size and dimension. So for us, it's a step up in terms of tyre. So it's a slightly bigger tyre that we're used to. And so we've got some changes. We've got a few more revs. Although our 5-litre engine, she's tapped. We're running as best we can. But that's fine. I mean, it's obviously very competitive. And look, I think over the course of the season, it'll be interesting to see what cars suit what tracks. I think our car's a bit stronger in the midfield section, and the other cars are a little bit stronger off corners. So if I can get in front, we're off P3, if I can get in front and open the doors up and make it real wide, you never know what happens.
See, I love the confidence. It's the Australian thing. More to come from Premier Motorsport Park very soon.